Yep, guys, thank you so much for joining today's class. Thank you so much for taking out your time in this morning and the cold, chilling morning. And as I've already mentioned to you, we'll be studying compound interest. And this is the next topic. It's the successive topic of study, right? Because yesterday we studied simple interest, so it was pretty much obvious for us to study compound interest today. Right, ladies and gentlemen. So without any further delay, we are already delayed by 5 minutes. Okay, more than that. So without any further delay, let's jump into the topic. Okay. So the first thing I wanted to mention over here is that please pardon my grammatical mistakes. Okay. The only thing I wanted to convey with this is the sense behind compound interest. What exactly is compound interest? Okay. If we have to imagine something like, if let's say somebody is like this, okay. So let's say there's a box, okay. Then on the next level, it became two box, okay. And then next level, it became, let's say, four box, okay. And in next level, it became 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, okay. And let's say another scenario when one box, and there's two box in the next level. Then the next level, three box. And in the next level, there is four box. Okay. Okay. Well, obviously, the rate at which the left-hand side, the scenario, the number of boxes are increasing is much more higher than the right-hand scenario. Okay. So it's not per se compound interest per se. Okay. In the in the normal simple interest, what happens that the increase, the growth is limited. Okay. It's limited. And what do I mean by limited? And what do I mean by, in the compound interest, it's exponential. Okay, it's exponential. The rate at which the growth that happens in compound interest is much more faster than how it happens in the simple interest, right? And the reason behind that is that the interest which is being earned on the simple interest, that interest on the subsequent time period starts earning interest again. Right. I know it's confusing to you. We'll talk about that. Okay. But let's understand things over here. Okay. In these two scenarios, when the boxes are increasing, in one, in the left hand side, it's doubling. In the second, it's just increasing by one. Right. So the rate at which the boxes are increasing is obviously higher in the left hand side. Any doubt, anyone? Yeah. Guys, any doubt, anyone?
No,
Hmm?
sir.
Absolutely no. Over here also, if you look more closely, okay, maybe I touch this concept called arithmetic progression or geometric progression in ratio and proportion. But then in passing, I just wanted to say, okay, arithmetic progression is plus or minus is constant. Okay, geometric progression is multiplication or division is constant. One box into two, two box into two, four box into two, and things like that. Okay. One box plus one, two box plus one, three box plus one. Okay. So this concept I wanted to tell you in passing, just for the sake of learning. So what exactly over here it's written compound interest is such type of instrument I just wanted to name it. Okay, in which, because when you study finance, okay, in finance you will have FDs, You will have IPOs, you will have mutual funds, you will have what? Kishan Vikas Patra. You will have a lot many XYZ things, others also. Okay. So these are called instruments. Okay, instruments. Okay. These are the financial instruments using which wealth is created. Okay. And the best way to create wealth is compound interest. Right. If you go to somebody and tell that I give you 1,000 rupees, right, right now, and that person, you, I'll be taking a small example just for the sake of simplicity. For 2 years, and we have talked about it yesterday also. For 2 years, that person will keep your money and they will give you 10% as the annual return. Okay. So at the end of 2 years, how much money you will be getting? 1,200 rupees. Had this been compounded annually, had this case been there, okay, you would have earned how much? 1,000 into 1.2 square, right? Hmm? Sorry, 1.1 square. And how it is that? Okay, let me elaborate that. It's the formula which we'll be seeing again. Amount is equal to P 1,000 into 1 plus R by 100 raised to the power of time period, which is 2, compounded annually, right? So when you solve this, this will become 1.1. This is what basically I've written over here, right? 1 plus 10 by 100, which is equal to 110 by 100, which is nothing but 1.1, right? 1.1 square is equal to 1.21. So when you do it, you will basically get 1,210 rupees. Guys, any rational person would like to earn how much amount of money? 1,210, or if given option, 1,200. Obviously 1,210, right now. And also the difference might at this point of time, when we are just talking about 2 years and 10%, just pick up your calculator at your own end. Okay. Just make it 20 years and make it 50 years. At that point of time, you will see the difference is considerable. Considerable. Okay. In your simple interest, money will grow something like this. Okay. In compound interest, your money will grow like this. Right. This is a simple interest. This is a compound interest. Okay. I do not, subscribe to the veracity of this graph as such yet. It's just for the normal representational purpose. Right. So let's move and let me make you understand what exactly I'm saying. If you understand this basically the statement which I have written over here is in relation to simple interest. Okay. Compound, let's read it. Listen to me carefully. Okay. Compound interest is such type of instrument. Okay. It's some instrument in which, or maybe a mathematical concept in which even the interest earned starts to earn further interest. That's it. Okay. If I have to tell you that I gave Rajesh Khanna 1,000 rupees at 10% rate compounded annually for 1 year, how much will he return me? Rajesh Khanna, how much will he return me? It is compounded annually.
1100, sir.
1100. Obviously, saying for 1 year compounded annually was as good as saying that I'm giving him at simple interest. Right, ladies and gentlemen? Okay. Now let's see the mechanism. Okay. One moment. Yeah. Yeah. Now let's see the mechanism. Okay. I have 1,000 rupees. Okay. As per simple interest, 10%, 2 years. Okay. Simple interest is how much? SI is how much? 200. And your amount as per SI is how much? 1,200. Okay. Now let's see the mechanism. Okay. For compound interest, what is basically happening? 1,000. Okay. We are talking about year one, Y1. Okay. Year one. What's happening? 10%. Okay. Which means 100. Right. Which means 100. So that means 1,000 was your initial principal amount. Okay. And now you got interest in your hand. Okay. And interest is how much? 10%, which is 100. Okay. P is how P is this much. And now these two instruments, both of these will earn an interest for you. Okay. This will earn 100 rupees as usual, which you earned in the year two. Now we are talking about year two over here. Okay. And this 10% of this value will also earn this 10 rupees. Okay, 10 rupees. In the simple interest, you earned 200 as the interest, and in the compound interest, you earned 210 rupee as your interest. From where exactly this extra 10 rupee came? It came from the interest of the interest in the second year. Ladies and gentlemen, are you clear? If not, tell me, I'll tell you again. Guys, this 100 and this 100, had these two only been the case, it would have become 200, the case for simple interest. I'm just asking, I'm just trying to evaluate that where exactly in compound interest this extra 10 came in. This extra 10 came in the interest that we earned 100 rupees in the first year. For the second year, we will earn interest of 10% even on this amount of money. Guys,
Yes, sir.
apart from Rajesh Khanna, is it clear to you all?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes, sir.
This is the
Yes, sir.
mechanism. This is the mechanism behind compound interest. We don't have to remember the idiotic formulas there. Unless you understand this, why exactly it's happening, there's no use of learning, remembering formulas. Any value right and left, your formula will go on to the toss. Okay. So you got to understand this. Okay. So now we have three different interests over here. In year one, this much got. Year two, this much, and this much he got. So in year three, if you have to find out how much of interest that chap will get, tell me. How much of interest that chap will get. In year three alone, okay. In year three, what will happen? That 10% of 1,000, that means 100. That will come for sure. Okay. And apart from this, he had an interest of how much? This 100 plus this 100 plus this 10. He had an interest of 210. Okay. and the 10% of this 21. Okay, he will have an interest of 21 rupees more. Okay, so in year one, he had, I'm writing it here, in year one, he had 100 rupees of interest. In year two, he had 110 rupees of interest. And in year three, he had how much of interest?
121.
121. Okay. So that's the case. You sure it's 121? One moment. Just give me a moment. 10%, 100. Okay, this one is 10%. Yep, it's 121. Okay. So you see the rate at which it is increasing. It increased by 10 and now it's increasing by 11. So as we go along, the rate at which this will increase will become so fast. Right, ladies and gentlemen? There's a homework for you. Okay, I want you guys to forget compound interest. Okay, I know when many of the chaps, when they start studying this chapter, they will have a lot of apprehension. I used to have this apprehension. The assignment is that P is 1,000 rupees, R is 10%, time period is 3 years. Okay. And what you are supposed to do, you have to look at it. Year one, what is happening? You will write down. You will note down how much of total interest is there. Okay. And how much of total amount is there. Okay. Then you will specifically calculate for year two alone. Same thing. Interest and amount. And year three, you will do the same thing, interest and amount. Okay. You will not use any formula like P into 1 plus R by 100 raised to the power T. You forget this formula called compound interest. There is no such thing in existence called compound interest. With that assumption, you have to solve. Okay. For each of the year, you have to consider time period as 1 and then look into the mechanism how exactly it's working out. Guys, am I clear with the assignment for you guys? Boys and girls, ladies and
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
clear? Clear? Guys, and all other chaps. And all other chaps, we have 14 of us here. Shivakumar, Krishna, Dinesh, Christy, Avikaran, Harishri, Janagraj, Harishri, Janagaraj, Harishri, Krishna. Sleeping?
So,
Okay. So guys understood the assignment.
yes, sir.
Harishri, you understood the assignment? Harishri.
Sir, kindly explain me once more, sir.
Yes, for sure I'll explain. No worries. Okay, Janagraj understood the assignment. Thank you so much, Janagraj. Okay. So Harishri, look, you have to assume some principle. Okay, you were there in yesterday's class, right? We studied simple interest yesterday. P principal is equal to 1,000. Okay. Rate is equal to 10%. Okay. And time period is equal to 3 years. Okay. For each of the years separately. Okay. Those who did not understood the assignment, for them all over again. This is, I'm writing Y1. You got to calculate what? Amount and interest. Okay. These two things for year one. Okay. For year two, again, you will calculate what is the amount, what is the interest. For year three, this is not 1 by 2, this is Y. Okay. For Y3, you have to calculate amount and interest. Harishri, am I clear?
Yes, sir.
So you have to find total 6 different things, right? Amount and interest for year 1, year 2, year 3. Am I clear? Okay.
Yes, sir.
And if you want to use P into 1 plus R by 100 raised to the power T, you can use it, but there is no use of this formula over here. Okay. So there is no use. Okay. I mean, if there is no use, how will you use it? Okay. So I give you the liberty to use it. Okay. Basically, I'm confusing you. So don't get confused. Okay. Gokul Krishna, good morning, buddy. Good morning. Thank you so much for joining. I appreciate that. So there won't be any use of this formula over here. Okay. So what is that formula, ladies and gentlemen? Okay, we have only one single formula in compound interest. Harishri, pay attention, please. Okay. Or if you guys have any doubt, any doubt, see, your competition is decreasing day by day. You guys are so lucky. Come on. 5 o'clock waking up, 5:30 waking up. No one will stop you guys. In SSB, tell them to the teacher, to your interviewer that you used to study quant at 5:30 in the morning. Will become very happy. Okay. Yes, Gokul. Gokul. Gokul, did I disturb you? Sorry, buddy. You wanted to sleep, I guess. I'm sorry. No worries, guys. Look, we have only one formula over here. Yesterday we saw what is amount. Okay. What is principal? Principal is a big chap. I told you, big person. On him, everything is dependent, right? R you know is rate. T is the time period. Okay. T is time. It is not necessarily, it has to be yearly alone, right? It need not be yearly alone. Okay. If I say semi-annually, Harishri, this question is for you. In 3 years, how many semi-annually will be there? How many semi-annuals? I mean, whatever is the name. I mean, I'm very bad at English. Tell me, what will be the time period if we have to think semi-annually for 3 years? Harishri. Harishri, try.
No, I can't get it, sir.
I'm saying, okay, I know this could be a doubt. Do you, anybody, Harishri included, have any doubt in what is A, what is P, what is R?
No, sir. No, sir.
Cool. Harishri, you have any doubt in what is A, P, or R?
No, sir.
Cool. Now you have doubt in T. T is time period. Okay, time period. It's given in the name itself. Okay. Let's say when I say semi-annually. Semi means what? Half. Okay. When we say semi-annually, we essentially mean that it's a time period of 6 months. Time period of 6 months. 6 months. So in 1 year, how many 6 months of time period is there? Harish, this is for you.
2, sir.
2 in 1 year. So in 3 years, how many 6 months of time period will be there? In 3 years, sorry. If in 1 year, 2 semi-annually time period, yeah, 6, absolutely 6. And when we say quarterly, in 1 year, how many time period will be there? Before that, tell me if I say annually, how many time period will be there in 1 year? There is nothing feeling shame about it. Okay, I can ask very basic question. Okay. You don't have to think that, oh, sir, come on, you are asking me annually how much of time period. Do you think I don't know it? Yeah. My intention is to clear this doubt. And this doubt will be for many of you guys there. And they are just not courageous enough to speak up, open their mouth and speak. Right? You have this much of guts to say that. So I have all of my obligations to tell and clear this doubt of yours. So annually, Harishri, I'm not letting you go unless you tell me. This
Annually means I think 12, sir.
no. Annually means the time period will be 1. When we say
Oh, sorry, sir.
monthly, in that time period will be got down to all of them. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. When I say monthly, what will be the time period?
12, sir.
Yes. Harishri, you got it?
Yes, sir.
And when we say quarterly means what? Quarter. So quarter plate चाट कुड़ेंगे, quarter plate, chicken kudengi. And when you go to shops and when you try to eat, quarter means what? They give you 1/4. Okay. So it's a 3 month of time period. Okay. 3 months of time period. How many time periods are there in a year? 3 months, 3 months, 3 months. Harish, your option is 1, 2, 3, 4. Choose one. Tell fast. Come on. God, the class needs to move.
4, sir.
Absolutely. It's a good one. Okay. This last one, it's open for the entire class. I said biannually, and the time given is 10 years. How much will be the time period?
20, sir.
Who is that?
Abhikaran.
Okay. Biannually. Is biannually and semi-annually same?
No, sir.
Okay. Though bi means same, I mean, it can be same. Okay. 1 second. Just give me a second. Okay. Yeah. You guys are right. It's 20. I was thinking that it's in 2 years. Okay. Both of you are right. Harish, yeah. Biannually or semi-annually. Both means the same. Right, ladies and gentlemen?
Yes, sir.
Cool.
Yes, sir.
Shall we move to the questions? This is the only concept over here. Let me erase this one. Guys, those who did not get it, okay, those who did not get it, this high level of, you know, 30 minutes of talks around what is compound interest, only learning, listening to one single formula and so much of theory around it. Those who did not understand it, you remember this formula, okay? Please, you remember this formula. Ye yaad kar lo. Okay, remember it, mug this up. Right? A is equal to P into 1 plus R by 100 raised to the power T. That's it. Now this is amount minus P. If you do, you will get what? Interest. Sorry, this is compound interest, CI. Right? Anybody, any doubt, guys? Guys,
No, sir.
No, sir.
cool. Let's get started. Okay. How much is the time? It's 6:05. You get 2 minutes to solve this question. You can use your calculator, but in examination, you are not allowed to use your calculators. Right? Right, guys? So For one or two, okay, no, for this don't use calculator. For the next one you might want to use. Okay. So tell me without using the calculator, 2 minutes of your time. I'll come back at 6:07. You lost 1 minute already. So 1 minute of your time, and we'll discuss that. Okay. I'm not going anywhere. I'm here only. Did you observe that the formula has gone onto the toss? They have just given this different rates. Any volunteer, as and when you are ready, please jump in. Yeah, any volunteer. There's a volunteer behind me saying, sir, sir. Don't get distracted by me. Even your interviewers, in your interview, they will distract you. When you think they will give you a mathematics question, and then he will start counting 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, like this. Lots of fun though. Yes, Moilan sir, good morning. Woke up finally? What happened? Your alarm did not work at 5:30. Come on, and Moilan, it's time for a sortie, buddy.
Sir,
Yep, guys. Option
B 18,382.
18,382. Okay, we'll evaluate that. Okay, we'll evaluate that.
Sir, option B, sir.
18382. Okay, who are these guys? Harita and Rajesh Khanna, right?
Yes, sir.
Cool. Guys, shall we start? Okay, it's so 56,000 rupees is invested at the rate of 5% for 1 year, 10% for second year. Good morning, Mateshwaran. And 15% for the third year. Find the total compound interest earned in these 3 years. Right, guys? So, year 1, 56,000 into 1 plus r by 100 into, we had raised to the power time period, right? Time period. Now there is no time period. Why? We cannot use it because the rates are variable for each of the years, right? All of you are following. If anybody is not following, stop me then and there itself. See, had I said you 5% for 3 years, okay, had I said this thing to you, look carefully. Karishi, you look carefully. We would have written something like this. We would have written something like this, no? Boys and girls. Formula, it's just formula, right? We studied this formula here. Amount is equal to P into 1 plus R by 100 raised to the power T. That's it we studied, isn't it? And this thing is nothing but 56000 1 plus 5 by 100 3 times 1 plus 5 by 100 1 plus 5 by 100. Isn't it? Is this same? Same?
Yes, sir.
The only thing happening over here is that they are saying that this is 10% for second year and 15% for the third year. Okay. So what if we just delete these two and we write 10 and 15 over here? Guys, will we get the answer? Boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, I mean, this was for the first year, this was for the second year, this was for the third year. When it was 5% for 3 years, it is basically this. And this essentially meant that we are writing 5% 1 plus 5 by 100 3 times. But the rates are different. That means what? That means what? If we replace this 5 as 10 and if we replace for the third year 5 as 15, will we not get the answer? Yes or no, boys and girls? Ladies and gentlemen.
Yes, sir.
Sir.
Absolutely, yes, we'll get it. Yeah, come on. Why won't we get it? Right. Look, if you solve this, if you solve 1 plus 5 by 100, how much you will get? You will get 100 plus 5 by 100, which essentially means that 1.05. Right. So this one will how much? This one will become how much? 1.1. And this value will be how much? 1.15. Isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Isn't it? So instead of writing all this entire Mahabharata over here, we'll write 56,000 into 1.05 into 1.1 into 1.15. I have been teaching you, telling you multiplying or multiplication factors. These are nothing but your multiplication factors. Okay. The whole Ramayana, whole Mahabharata is just this. Just this, guys. Learn how exactly we have written it here. This is not for the first time in my class that you are seeing this. Okay. 1 plus 5 by 100 is nothing but 105 by 100, which is essentially 1.05. 1 plus 10 by 100 is nothing but 1.1, because that is 110 by 100. And this is 115 by 100. Anybody, any doubt, guys?
No, sir.
Those who are not so great with calculation, I'm not doing any calculation yet. Is there any calculation involved? I mean, yet have we started doing any calculation yet in this? No. We haven't started any calculation in this one yet. So from here, you don't have much of an option. Okay. You don't have much of an option from here onwards. And you will have to go ahead and calculate. Okay. If there is another way, okay, if by any chance you guys are not so very big fan of using decimals, what I suggest you that write it as like this. Write it as 11 by 10 into 115 by 100. Okay. Guys, am I clear? Now calculate it. You tell me how much is this number. I'm not going to calculate it. Okay. It will break my rhythm. Tell me, how much is that? Tell me how much is that, guys?
74,382.
Who was that?
Shivakumar, sir.
Did you use calculator?
No, sir.
Then how did you do it?
By multiplying.
Each of them.
Yes, sir.
So in backend you are doing this.
Yes, sir.
Good. Good. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for making my life easy. I would have taken 1 minute to do this. Thank you saving 1 minute for the class. I mean, intrinsically, basically, 19 minutes for the class. Okay, we are 19 of us. Thank you so much, Shiva. So, guys, you don't want me to do multiplication, right? Come on, seriously. I have to tell you some other important stuffs. Huh? How much is that? 28381. Yes, we are correct, boys and girls. 18382 is the right answer. Anybody who did not get it? Anybody who did not get it, guys, we have lot many questions to solve today. 15. Okay, I'll come up with 13 questions. So if we are not able to solve it here, it will eventually go to you as the homework. You don't want that, right? You want to get it done with classes here itself. Guys, tell me, shall I move to the next question?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Sir.
All of you, Bhishma Gani, Cool, Jeremy, Francina,
Yes, sir.
Muilan, Gokul, Sivakumar, thank you so much. Sneha. Okay, you feel shy, no worries. Okay, but Sneha, you got to come front and tell me what is this question saying in whatever language you are comfortable with. If you are from North India, you will speak in either Hindi or English or whichever language you know, Punjabi, Urdu, or if you are from South India, so whatever language you know, Tamil, Malayalam, Telugu, Kannada, tell me what is it. Sneha. And rest all others are not supposed to sleep. They are also supposed to read this question, understand it, and if done these two steps, solve it. We are not in a movie theater, guys. Sneha. Unless you get 70% attendance, then what? Okay, we don't have 70% attendance rule here, no? We should have. Let me do full screen. Guys, and you have the liberty to use your calculators. Use your calculators. And all the option answers are wrong. None of it are correct. So let me erase it if you find something, some answer in that case, just in case. Who knows, I have solved it wrongly. That also might happen. Sneha, guys, Sneha, where are you? 6:20, guys. Sneha, we are losing 19 seconds every second, because we have 19 of us are here. You are delaying 1 second, we are losing 19 seconds. In every close to 3 seconds, we are losing 1 minute of each of our time. Guys, come on. This is not how a team functions. Anyways, Sneha. I think she is meditating. Yeah. Okay. Jokes apart, guys. Jokes apart. Let's jump into the question. I will need some calculator from your side. I guess this exam was conducted in those times wherein calculator was allowed in this AFCAT examination. That I've not yet heard of it because I'll come to that. Okay, let me tell you. What is the compound interest on a sum of this much amount? Sum of
Sir, 22308, sir.
2
308.
okay, 22308. Reduce it 9. Subtract this much from this amount. How much is that in terms? Okay. So they are asking what is the compound interest on the sum of 19,500. Principal is how much? 19,500. We know amount is equal to P into 1 plus R by 100. R is how much? Let's write. Should we write R or should we write? One moment, guys. One moment.
Option 3, 2808.
2808. Okay. Yep. So my calculation was wrong. Let me check. What's happening again? Yep. It's 8, 8, 2. Okay. So amount is how much? P into 1 plus R. R is 10. Compounded annually. Okay, compounded annually. Right. So whichever is the year over here they have given over here 1 and 2 by 3, we'll write that itself as the number, right? Okay, who gave this answer, by the way? Very
Sir,
good, Rajesh Khanna. So in the time period you have written 1 or 5 by 3?
sir, I split it into two, sir. One is 10 by 100, and another is 1 plus 2 into 10 divided by 3 into 100. So,
Okay. One, what you have done? First one?
1 plus 10 divided by 100, the whole power 1.
Okay. Then
Second one, 1 plus 2 into 10 divided by 3 into 100, sir.
1 plus 2 into 10?
Divided by 3 into 100, sir. 3 into
Divided by-
100.
Okay. This one.
Sir, 3 in denominator, sir.
Okay. Okay. 2 into 10. 2 into 10, why you have written 2 into 10 divided by 100 into 3? Okay, that's the time period, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Sir,
Yep, Dinesh.
time period is mentioned as 1, 2 by 5 only, sir.
Yep.
So how you are writing 5 by 3, sir?
Oh yeah, sorry, it's 2 by 5.
So it's 2 by 5.
Yeah. It's 7 by 5, right? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yep. So if it is compounded annually, see, whenever you have this compounded annually thing, right, guys? Okay, compounded annually thing. The first year anyway is going to be the simple interest, right? Okay. I'm trying to solve this. If by any chance I stuck somewhere, okay, I might need your help. I'm telling you in advance, okay. The basic thing, after this first year gets over, okay, when this first year gets over, right? Okay. From then on, the compounding effect starts. Okay, then on the compounding effect starts. Okay, so we'll see. Okay, so for 1 year, how much is that? Well, let's just write it like that. So 19,500 into 1.1. Okay, how much is that? Okay, 005 and 99, 5, 104, 4, 10, 11, 21. Okay. So after 1 year, this much is the amount 21450. Right now, this one is the amount 21450. And yeah. No worries, Harita. Okay. Go and prepare for your examinations. Thank you so much for joining the class. Okay. Thank you so much for being here. Okay. As and when your time permits, you go ahead and watch the recording. Okay. No worries on that. Okay. So when I was solving, the mistake that I was doing was that I was writing the whole time period over here in the power, right? And we cannot really write it in the power, right? So this is the scenario after 1 year. After 1 year, 21450 is the amount, is the principal. This is the new principal that has become. Okay. So 2 by 5 is how much? Is the time. 2 by 5 into 10. 5 into 2. That means 4%. Okay. 4%. Guys, those who are not getting, just please hang on for a moment. I'm just solving and I'll let you know. Yeah. Guys, anybody got calculator on that side? Please let me know how much is this number. 21450 into 1.044. 21450 into 1.04. 22380. Okay.
223.
Okay, bud. Yeah. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Rajesh Khanna. Really enjoyed discussion, man. Thank you so much. Yeah. See, yep. Thank you so much, Harita. You can drop off. Please prepare for examination. Guys, look. I know many of you, many of you might not have understood how exactly we came up till this. Okay. And why in the initial period I said that the answer is wrong, because when I was solving, I was writing it as amount is equal to, I was simply directly putting the formula 1 plus 10 by 100 into, how much is that? 7 by 5. Okay. We cannot write it like this. Okay. This was the wrong way to write like this. Okay. This is a high level question, guys. This is a high level of question. 1 or 2 question in the examination will be bouncer, and these are those types of questions. So if you are not getting it, please do not scratch your head saying that this is just too tough. It's not tough. It's all about understanding. You see, we try to understand what exactly the mechanism happening. My own thoughts changed. Right now, it can happen. So we have to be completely free from the ego. I'm the teacher. I know everything. No, come on. Okay. So, Rajesh Khanna, thank you so much. Thank you so much, buddy. Yeah. So, guys, try to understand whether or not, what did I observe that for 1 year of time, saying simple interest is as good as compound interest, isn't it? Boys and girls. Okay. I mean, those who are not so good with mathematics, those who are not so confident with mathematics. Okay. I want them to speak. I want them to participate a little bit, because those who know it, they already know it. Maths is their stronghold, and they will, for any days, they will cash in good marks. They're just practicing here, right? But I cannot leave the laggards behind. I have to take every one of you along. Krishna, Janani, Mateshwaran, Sneha, are you back to
Sir.
consciousness? Yes, Janani. I said for 1 year time period, saying SI or simple interest is as good as compound interest. Am I right or wrong? Tell me.
Yes, sir.
Isn't it? Isn't it? When we say compounded annually, not half biannually or half yearly, we say compounded annually and saying SI is as good as compound interest. So for year one, when we have to find the amount, now you will tell me, sir, you have used this compound interest formula to find this. Yeah, when the time period is 1 year, you use this formula or P into R into T by 100. Both remains the same. The same value will come. You do this back in the calculation 19,500 into 10 into 1 divided by 100 plus 19,500. This number will come same as this number. Okay, 21450. Right, guys? Okay. So for 1 year, after 1 year, up till this point, there is no inflection as in change, inflection point. But after this 1 year, the new amount becomes your principal for the rest of the time, that is 2 by 5 years. Guys, are you following me?
Yes, sir.
Right. So if 2 by 5, now again we are encountering the challenge that we have 12 months. Okay. We have 12 months in a year. Okay. Had this been 1 year whole, we would have said, okay, fine, the interest rate is 10. But since it's 2 by 5, the interest rate is how much? The effective interest is for 10 months, for 12 months, for a year, the interest rate is 10%. So for 2 months, how much will be that? Will it not be 4%? Guys,
Yes, sir.
have I made it too clumsy? Guys, 4%, how did we get this 4%? Guys, anybody who did not understand, please tell me. Please tell me, guys. I hope you understood that how we came to this number as 214500. Rajesh,
Yes, sir.
please tell to class in Tamil, okay, how we came to this number 21450. That's your one responsibility because I'm not able to make them understand. And please tell them how we came to as this 4%. Why from 10% we are assuming that we are taking it as 10%. Okay. Please tell to the class. Okay. And why we have written something like this. Just tell to these two things. Take 30 seconds of your time to frame your thoughts. You are understanding, nobody? You will obviously understand. You solved it before. Right? Rajesh. Okay. Take 30 seconds of your time. No worries, Rajesh. Even if you try to speak something, it's okay. Just try to make them understand what or if not by this way. I know you solved it using a different way. It's not even a different way. It's just different way of writing. Okay.
Yes, sir. Okay. Okay, sir. I will explain, sir.
Mhm.
ஸோ ஃபர்ஸ்ட் நம்ம இயர்ஸ் வந்து ரெண்டா ஸ்பிட் பண்ணி ஃபர்ஸ்ட் 1 இயர்க்கான சிம்பிள் இன்ட்ரெஸ்ட் கண்டுபிடிச்சிடுறோம். ஓகேங்களா? ஸோ அப்புறம் 2 by 5 years அதை வந்து எப்படி கால்குலேட் பண்றோம்னா, ஸோ 10% 2 by 5 years அப்படின்ற ஒரு கணக்கு. பர் இயருக்கு 10% அப்படின்னா அப்போ 2 by 5 yearsக்கு எவ்வளோ அந்த ரேஞ்ச் வரும்? ஸோ 2 by 5 into 10 is equal to 4%. அந்த 4%க்கான இன்ட்ரெஸ்ட் நம்ம திரும்ப அந்த ஃபர்ஸ்ட் கண்டுபிடிச்ச அந்த பிரின்சிபல் அமௌண்ட் அண்ட் ஃபர்ஸ்ட் அந்த 1 இயர் கண்டுபிடிச்ச 10% ஆஃப் அந்த இன்ட்ரெஸ்ட் கூட ரெண்டுத்தையும் ஆட் பண்ணி நமக்கு ஒரு வேல்யூ கிடைக்கும். ஸோ அதுதான் வந்து அகைன் திரும்ப 10 into 2 by 5 இந்த ரேஞ்சுக்கு நம்ம ஸோ அதனுடைய பிரின்சிபலாக நம்ம எடுத்துக்கணும். ஸோ ஃபர்ஸ்ட் இருக்க பிரின்சிபல் அண்ட் ஃபர்ஸ்ட் இயர் நம்ம கண்டுபிடிச்ச இன்ட்ரெஸ்ட் அது ரெண்டும் சேர்த்து தான் ஸோ செகண்ட் டைம் நம்ம 10 into 2 by 5 அந்த ரேஞ்சு கண்டுபிடிக்கிற பிரின்சிபலாக அது மாறும். இல்ல புரியுதுங்களா எல்லாருக்கும்? இல்ல ஏதாவது டவுட் இருக்குங்களா?
No, I don't have any doubt.
The class, sir, doubt is there any doubt?
Yep. Any doubt, buddies?
No, sir.
No, sir.
Absolutely. Can we move? Shruti, you understood it?
Sir, I have a doubt.
Yes, please.
So I get the point that 4% is the interest. Sir. So at that time, will we calculate the year as 2 by 5 years itself?
Yeah, you can calculate. We are essentially calculating it as 2 by 5 years only. Okay.
Okay, sir. Okay.
See, look at it. Okay. For 1 year, the interest is 10%, right? Okay. So for 2
Yes, sir.
by 5 years, how much will be the interest? It will be this.
Yes, sir. 4%.
This is 4%. Had this been, let's say, over here, had they given you 1 by 3 years, then we have said, okay, fine, 4 months. Okay. And consequently reduced this rate for this 10% is for 12 months. So for 4 months will be 10 by 3. This is the whole point behind understanding this 4 point. This is the effective interest rate for the time period 2 by 5. Gotcha.
Okay, sir. Got it, sir.
Thank you so much, Rajesh. Thank you so much, Shruti, for asking this question. I'm sure this would have many of them would have this doubt. Okay. So then what we have done is that after 1 year, the amount that we got, this we have done 1.04. Again, multiplying factor. I'm not interested in writing 1 plus 4 by 100 and things like that. You have to understand it. You have to think through it. Okay. By now, you must have understood why am I writing this as 1.04. Okay. Anybody who did not understand why it is 1.04 over here? 4% we have written 1.04. Had it been 15%, we would have written 1.15. This one is whole. The point, the two numbers behind the point after the point is a percentage. Right, guys? So when we solve this, we get 22308. Okay, we get 22308 as your what? As your amount. And they have asked us to find what? They have asked us to find the 22308 minus 19500. Okay. They have asked to find the compound interest, which essentially Rajesh Khanna found out that it is 2808. Right? There's a lot of learning with this question, even for me. I was really oblivious of this fact that after 1 year, only the compound interest kicks in right now. Guys, anybody, any doubt? Thank you so much. Thank you so much for your cooperation in this class, in this question more particularly. Guys, shall we move? We have 13 questions. We have only done 2 of them. Guys.
Yes, sir.
Boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah. You guys are the regular visitors of the class. Yes, please. Who is that?
Sir, I have a doubt, sir.
Yes, please.
Sir, that we found out 22,308, sir. Why
Yeah.
did you subtracted that 19,500 with it? Can you explain me?
Because, yes, absolutely. I'll explain you twice. No worries. Okay. So 22308 is what? We found out 2230 as the amount, right? Is the amount. And what is amount? One moment. Let me make some space. Let me delete all these green goblins. Okay. We'll have to delete it one by one or the entire page. That's the problem. So, Harish, you understood why we have reached this number 214
Yes, sir.
and why we have reached up till here. Are you clear with this?
Yes, sir. I'm clear with that.
So we were calculating amount. okay, we were calculating the amount by using A is equal to P into 1 plus R by 100 raised to the power T. Okay. For this 1 year and for rest of the 2 by 5 years of the month, right? We reach that this is the amount, the end amount after 1 and 2 by 5. Okay. We reach this amount 22308. Up till here, are you clear?
Yes, sir.
Cool. Very good. Now see, what did I tell you over here? That in this one, if you look carefully, to find the compound interest, okay, in order to find the amount, this is the amount, okay, amount is what? Like I gave to you, Harishri, 1,000 rupees, let's say, okay,
Yes, I'm understood.
gave you 1,000 rupees, yeah. But after, yeah, look at just this one. Just we are just reducing principal out of it. We are just not doing anything here and there.
Yeah, sir.
Okay. I mean, I'm saying you are giving me the total amount of 1,210. Okay, let's say 2 years compounding annually at the rate of 10%. Okay. So I'm asking you, what is my compound interest? Then you will reduce 1,000 over here, no?
Yes, sir.
Isn't it? That's 210. That's what we have done over here. Okay. That's what we have done as per us. What is the compound interest? And this is one of the very much silly mistakes that students, the aspirants do. 20, 30%, even more than that. Even after calculating this question correctly, they will mark this answer wrong. Okay, because they haven't read the question properly, that whether the question is asking the not CI, okay, whether the amount or interest they are asking. And that's the silly doubt Harishri have. And thank God, Harishri, thank you so much for asking this doubt. That's not just for your interest alone, this is for the interest of the entire class. You know, when you go to exam, 100 questions, you are like, you know, I've solved all of them correctly, and you find that, oh, in 5 you have done silly mistakes. Right? It happens, no? It happens with everybody. Right now, only I was writing this 1 and 2 by 5 as something else. Dinesh corrected me. Right? So you will make these mistakes in those 5 questions like this, okay? And these 5 questions means, I mean, you solved it correctly, you invested your time, and you were supposed to get plus 15 marks, but then you got minus 15 marks. That means you lost 20 marks, right? So this way, this is the kind of, you know, magnitude that we have to look at, okay? And 20 marks means in your merit list into 5 और कर दो. That means you are 100 rank down. Okay. So no worries, ladies and gentlemen. I think you guys understood this question, right? Harishi,
Yes,
okay,
sir.
shall we move? Class, shall we move to the next question? Okay. No worries. We'll post-mortem the questions like this. The last few questions are not that tough. Okay. Harishi, this is for you. I want you to make some effort to answer this question. I know many of you chaps will be answering this question very easily. Okay. But that's not my purpose of being over here. Okay. You have the PDF with you. Okay. I've already solved it before the class. If you can solve it before, and you know, I'll let you go. Post 7, you will have your your choice whether you want to stay or not. Okay. It's only 1.5 hours of class. Harish, tell me what they're asking. It's amount or CI.
So they are asking about compound interest, sir.
Yes, compound interest. They are not asking amount. Okay. We knew amount is equal to, okay, 1 plus R by 100 raised to the power time period. Right, Harish? Okay.
Yes, sir.
And if this is amount, what did I tell you? If you reduce the principal in it, then it becomes what? Then it what becomes? It becomes CI. CI. Absolutely, it becomes CI. Now plug in the gaps, everything. Now just plug in. Okay. 4,000. Let's write 4,000. 1 plus R. Let's read the question carefully. Many times they'll be writing semi-annually and things like that. Okay. So what would be the compound interest obtained on an amount of 4,000 at the rate of 5% per annum after 3 years? Per annum after 3 years. So time period T is 3, Harishri. Right?
Yes, sir.
If we replace this R as simply 5, any problem, anyone? And if we write the same old Jamburis at 1.05, any problem, anyone? Any problem, guys?
No, sir.
No, no. Then time period is 3 minus 4,000. Okay. Calculate and tell me how much is this answer. I do not want to do it. Take the calculator and do it. Fast, guys. I'm saying it silently because you guys are not will not be allowed to use this calculator in the examination. Come on, I hate doing this, sir, honestly. One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. In cube alone, it gets little dicey. If it is 2 by 2, 3 by 3, 4 by 4, it's easy to get it done in one go. Guys, tell what is this answer? Yeah, come on, boys and girls.
Sir, option D.
Option D. Yes. Thank you. Thank you so much. Who was that?
Shivakumar, sir.
Shiv Kumar. Okay. Thank you so much for helping me with this. Okay. You calculated like this. You calculated long form of division.
Yes, sir.
My God. Beautiful, buddy. Very good. Keep up. I'm feeling a little bit sleepy. That's why. And those of you who do not know how to do this long form of division, I'm doing it. Learn it over here. Okay. I'm just being very patient. So, you know, what you can do is that you can simply chuck out these two numbers. Okay, for the sake of easy calculation, right? Because it will eventually won't make much of a difference. So let's write over here. It's 5, it's 2, it's 6, it's 7, it's 5. It's 1 and 1, 1, 2, 3, or something like this over here. Okay. And this is, let's say, minus 1. So this is like 0.1576. Let's write 0.158 into 6 into 4,000. Let's do this. Okay. 3 times is gone. This gone. 15 into 4. It's somewhere around 628 plus. So this is your answer. Right. Guys, anybody, any one of you, do you have any problem from going this step to this step? Like, I mean, you can take 1 or 1.5 minutes of your time, even 2 minutes of your time to do this rough work over here. Okay. Or if you are good or fast in calculation like Shiva is, then you are gifted. Okay. By any chance, if you guys have any doubt how we went from this to this, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, tell me yes or no, guys. Or if by any chance you guys are not, sorry.
So kindly explain me, sir. I can't understand.
Yeah, Parishit. Thank you so much for asking this beautiful doubt. See, these are all calculations, okay, Harishri. This will come with practice. Okay, I did it by long form division method, right? Okay, but you are not convinced. I know you want to understand, but it's okay. My job is to get you convinced. Okay, so let's do it. Let's attempt one more time. Okay, up till here, Harishri, up till this point, do you have any doubt or anybody any doubt?
No, sir.
Up till here, it is clear.
Yes, sir.
Now it is 4,000, right? Into
Yes, sir.
1.05 into 1.05 into 1.05. Okay. You are not a very big fan of dealing with decimals. There is another way. I'm telling you. And what is that way? We look at it right now. Can we write it like this? Harishri. Can we? Can we?
Yes, sir.
You know, there is a formula 1.05. We are just elaborating. We wrote 100 and 105 divided by 100 as 1.05. So can't we write 1.05 as 105 divided by 100? Can we or can we not?
Yes, sir.
This is how much time? 21 times 20 times by 5. 21 times 20 times. 21 times 20 times. Okay. 3 0 1 2 3 gone. 1 2 3 gone. These two gone. These are all gone. Okay. Now I told you guys to remember the cube roots or square roots. Okay. I told you to remember cube roots only up till 30. But over here we have encountered 21 cube divided by 2 minus 4,000. Okay. Harishri, what is the square root of 21? I told you to remember square root up till 30. Did you do that?
No, sir, I didn't.
Okay. No worries. Good morning, sir. I got my bus at 7:55 college. Yes, Jenny. Yes, Jenny. You can go for it. Thank you so much for your class. Thank you so much for your time. We'll meet again. Have fun. Okay. We'll meet again. So 21 square is 441 into 21. How much is that? Please do it and tell me before I write over here. 1. How much is that? Guys, is it the correct number I've got over here? 9261. Harishri, calculator. Use the calculator. Don't be shy. No worries. Guys, 9261.
Yes, sir.
Is it the correct number I have got?
Yes, sir.
Cool. 9261 divided by 2 is how much? 45, 46, 46. 3. How much? 0.5. Isn't it? Harishri.
Yes, sir.
It's this one. We just do it by half. We are just halving it. Okay. If you are not okay, I mean, yeah, just halving it. Let's not make it calculate. Let's not make it cumbersome. Minus 4,000. Okay. Those of you who dread long form division or one thumb rule, guys, just for everyone, guys. I know I'm explaining doubts to Aristotle, so the others might be sleeping. Please don't. Okay. Whenever you are dealing with, let's say, percentage or any other chapters, okay, go with multiplying factors. Okay. But when it comes to SICI, avoid decimal, guys. Avoid decimals. Leave it in the fractional form as much as you can. It will make your life easier. Harish, do you have any doubt? Can we move?
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Thank you so much for your beautiful love. Yes, others. Yeah, Jenny gone. Others. Bhishma, Gani, Krishi, Dipti, Arishri, Janani, Krishna, Mateshwaran, Mohilan, Rajesh. Am I clear to you guys?
Yes, sir. Clear, sir.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Cool, cool.
Sir.
Yes, Janani, please go ahead.
No, sir, no doubt.
Okay, thank you so much. Yep, yep. This one is for you. This one is, the floor is open for all, and your colleges start by 7 and things like that. You guys can go ahead. Okay, I just pick up a few of the selective questions only. The easy ones I will leave. Okay, I'll discuss a few more questions, maybe 2, 3, max 3. Won't be able to discuss more than that. But and the rest all, the PPT I have already shared with you. The questions are there. Okay, and there'll be a link I'll be sharing with you that will also be there. Please do it at your own end. Do the questions that are there in the PPT. That's it. You are good to go. I'm picking up from the last 10 years of previous year question paper. Okay, I have gone as deep as 2014. Okay, and in compound interest, what I have observed is that they ask very easy questions. These days, they ask very easy questions. All these questions that you are solving, these are the very, very old questions, more than 5, 6 years back. And at those point of time, AFCAT cutoff used to go only 90, 100, even less than that, close to 80 marks out of 300. These days, the cutoff is like 150 plus. Okay. So they have reduced the level of questions. It won't be as tough as you are seeing right here in front of you. Okay. As tough as the one we solved previously. Okay. The other one was also not that tough, but a little bit, thought provoking for sure. Yes, boys and girls. I know you guys don't want to give up, and even I don't want you guys to give up. But let me give you a hint.
Option A,
Option A. Who is that?
Abhikaran.
Abhikaran. Okay. Anybody else? Hint is your options are your resources. This is your hint. Okay. Let's check if Abhikaran is right or wrong. Okay. Harish, look at it. Okay. This is for you as well. You have this doubt. In how many years? They are asking what years time. Okay. Will a sum of 800, okay, principal is given 800. Rate is given 10% annum annually. Okay. Compounded semi-annually. Compounded semi-annually. So in 1 year, how much of time period will be there? Harishri.
Sure.
Compounded semi-annually. So if it is compound, yeah. So in 1 year, 2 time periods, right?
Yes, sir.
In 1 year, there will be 2 time periods, right? Becomes 926.10. Okay. So amount is how much? 926.10. Okay. Guys, look at the options carefully. If it is compounding semi-annually, then we are essentially talking about the time period of 6 months 6 months, isn't it? Isn't it? I'm not talking about the time period in terms of 6 months. Guys, this is a very important point I'm trying to make you understand. Guys, we are essentially talking about in terms of 6 months of time period, right? I mean, each of the duration of those time period will be 6 months. Basically, we want to deal with the brackets of 6 months. Guys, ladies and gentlemen, am I clear? Right.
Yes, sir.
Look carefully to the options. Had option A or C been your answer, had it been easy for you to decipher how many time periods will be required? This for how many years? What do you mean by 1 and 1 by 3 years? We mean 4 by 3 years. How many 6 months of time periods are there? Is it easy to calculate? No, it's not. As compared to this one, for 1.5 years, we can say 3 6-month time period are there. There or not? There or not? Guys, when we say 1.5 months, when we say 1.5 months, when we say this is basically 16 months. In 16 months, there is little over 2-3 months of time period, but not complete. Only if it had been 18 months, we would have said, okay, fine, we have 3 6-month ka time period. Right now, guys, are you guys following me? Guys, try to follow me. If you aren't following me, look. Time period, since it is compounding semi-annually, we are dealing with 6 months of time period. Okay. Right now, guys. I have been telling you in this AFCAT examination, the probability of finding the answers are from those options which doesn't give you a lot of headache. Okay. Which doesn't take you to an uncharted territory. Wherever, whenever you see your calculations are getting complicated, you can conclude, you might want to conclude that that is not your way. Okay. So guys, I'm just asking you, for 1.5 years, how many 3 months of time period are there? 6 months of time period are there? Your option is 1, 2, 3. How much is that? In 1.5 years, option B, guys, are you guys following me?
Yes, sir.
Open to the floor, guys. 3 6-month time period will be there for 1.5 years.
Yes, sir.
Will be there?
Yes, sir.
No. We are not evaluating option A and C because it is just so cumbersome. No, 16 months. 16 months will not even 3 complete 6 months of cycle. Right? And for 2.5 years, how much? 5 of them, isn't it? The rate, Harishi, I know this will be become your doubt. This rate is 10% per annum. So if you deal with 6 months, so effective rate will become 5% for that 6 months.
Yes, sir.
Cool, very good. So we know A is equal to P into 1 plus R by 100 into time period. Okay. We got to find the time period. A we know it's 926.1. Okay. P we know it is 800. Okay. 1 plus R. R is how much? Effective one. It is 5.
5.
So if we have to write 1 plus 5 by 100, should we write 1.05 raised to the power something? T. They are essentially finding T. Okay. Now you use your calculators and tell me what will be the value of T. Okay, either 3 or 5 will be your answer. Okay, or if you want to calculate it by your side, so you have to put it 926, then divide by 800, okay, which means 1.05 10 to the power T. This will essentially give you somewhere around 1.15 something. Okay, this is how this will look like. And from here, we will conclude that T, the time period is 5. Okay. Guys, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Guys, are you there? Got it, Harish, you got it. Did you get it? Just try not put it. Just pull in your calculators. Is my screen visible to you all? Tell me. Is my screen visible
Yes,
to you
sir.
all? Yeah, let me type calculator. Calculator. How much is that? 1.05. Okay. Raised to the power 5 times is how much? This much. Into 800 is how much? Okay, it's not this one. Okay. So 1.05 raised to the power 3 is how much? This much into 800. Are you getting? Are you getting 926.1?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So apologies to that. It's not 5, it's 3. Okay. So if we have calculated that 3 will be your answer over here. So that means what is your answer? A, B. Which one? 3 means what? 3 means 3 6 months of time period. 6 months, 6 months, 6 months. That means 1.5 months, 1.5 years.
Option
Guys,
B, sir.
option B. Yes, option B. That's it, ladies and gentlemen. We are done with this question. Anybody, any doubt? Compound interest are this easy. Think in terms of time periods. Think in terms of brackets. Okay. No formula. We cannot give you a formula over here. They have thrown the formula onto a toss by writing semi-annually there. Okay. Isn't it? Even if you want to use the formula, even if then you'll have to turn it into the effective rate, and then the time period will change accordingly. Right, guys? Your rate and time period will change according to the given scenario that we have talked about, right? We talked about time period at length, but we did not talk about correspondingly that your rate will also get adjusted, right? But we see over here that your rates are getting also adjusted. Please do that. Okay, I forgot to cover that. Right? Guys, shall we move to another question?
Yes, sir.
Anybody, any one of you have commitment, anything important? Without mentioning to me, post 7, you don't have to ask for my permission. Okay. Before 7, video is on. Yeah. Before 7, you need to ask. Okay. 1 minute, guys. Yep, guys. Post 7, you are not supposed to ask me any permission because your official time is 5:30 to 7. Post that, I'm taking my extra class. You are giving, your own time at your discretion. Okay. I will not solve this question. Okay, yeah, we'll solve this question. Yeah. I believe somebody told me, I asked to somebody in yesterday class whether this question is of simple interest or compound interest. Okay. That person, I believe that was Rajesh Khanna. Rajesh, was it you?
Yes, no, sir, not me. This
It
question is
was, yeah. This question is a simple interest question. Okay. And in this exercise, in this PPT, I have included a few of the simple interest question as well. Do not come and say to me that, sir, look, you are teaching compound interest and you're telling me to solve a simple interest question. No. The idea is to familiarize yourself with as many questions as you can. And guys, questions are being repeated. Yesterday, I shared the PPT to you for simple interest. If you have not seen, please go and see those. Many times, those guys, the AFCAT chaps, they don't even change the numbers. As it is, they will cut, copy, and paste. Okay. So yesterday, we solved this question using simple interest. Okay. And I told you guys that today we'll cover it from the compound interest perspective as well. Okay. So let's read it. The sum 18,600. I'll move little quick. Okay. 15% per annum. Okay, per annum at simple interest. If the interest is added to the sum, what did I say you? What is compound interest? This interest, the interest will be added to the sum to make a new principal P naught all over again, right? So the inflection point is where? This is year 1, at the year 1, the year 2, year 3, okay, year 4, let's say over here, okay. After the end of this is the inflection point. Over here, they are saying that, okay, fine, let's turn this into a compound interest, right? So for 2 years, how much will be the effective rate? 30%? Okay. And how many time period are there over here? 2 years, 2 years, 2 years. 2 times 2 years. Time period is 2. Not 2 years. Time period T. Time period capital T is T. Are you getting it?
Yes, sir.
Time period is 2. Okay. We know we have to find if interest. What is the question? As sum is given at the simple interest. Find the total interest after 4 years. Okay. They are asking CI or SI. This is a simple interest question. We'll be using compound interest formula to solve it. What is the amount? Amount is equal to 18600 into 1 plus R by 100. That means 1.3. Any doubt, guys? Square. Okay. I would have written 1.600 into 1.69. Tell me how much is that? 169, 186. Okay. Tell me. Six, 9, 15, 1548. 1548 is how much? 15, 48, 58, 63. So over here is 4, carry 5, 113, carry 11, 74, carry 7, 1, carry 2. How much it is? 3. So here is 31434. Guys, is the calculation right? 186
Yes, sir.
into 169.
Yes, sir. Right, sir.
186 into 189. 189, it's not 189, 169. Okay, so the calculation is right basically. So 31434 minus how much? 18600. Okay, 34. Guys, when you see over here is 34, and if by any chance you have observed that over here is 34, don't calculate rest of the sheet. Answer this one and move forward. Right, guys? Guys,
Yes, sir.
cool. Shall we move?
Yes, sir.
Yep, tell me very quick. Tell me. This is very interesting question, guys. I want you guys, every one of you, to leave by 7:30. but at least I want to discuss two more questions. Okay, this one and this is a very interesting one. Okay. Do not say me, sir, simple interest was over yesterday. This is also one of the types of questions. Guys, it's open to the floor. Guys, it's open for the floor, guys. It's very easy. If 200 is equal to 20, how much
10,
100
sir.
will be equal to? Yeah. Who is that?
Shruti, sir.
Yes. Please tell to the class how you came to this answer.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
So let us assume that the principal is about 100, and in 20 years it is about twice the amount. So in 20 years it is increased by 200.
Hmm.
So when it is double, that is we want to achieve a 100 rupees increase. So the 200 rupees has been increased in 20 years, and 100 rupees will be increased in 10 years.
Yeah, that's it. Thank you so much, Shruti. Yeah. So 200 increased in 20 years. So every year, how much it is increasing? 10% or even by 10, simply by 10. So how many times it will take to increase by 100? 10 years. Guys, those who did not understand, please say you did not understand. I'll be obliged, I'll be happy. Beshma Gani Ansari. Beshma, Beshma. I'm sorry, I'm calling your name because the time is up. Are you there, buddy?
Yes, sir. I'm there.
Did you get it?
Yes, sir. Got.
Did you get it? Cool. Harishti, did you get it?
Yes, sir.
Sure. You sure?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I'll twist it a little bit. Okay. Okay. Let's say over here, had it been 4 times, sorry, 5 times, how much would have been the answer? Your option are 5, 10, 15, 20. Open to all except Shruti. Open for the floor except Shruti. Yep. Rajesh Khanna. This is for you as well, buddy. Tell me. A certain sum of money becomes 5 times. Yeah, this is how they will behave in the examination. They will, what you have studied, what you have learned, what formulas you have remembered, everything will go on to the toss. Look, guys, shall I explain? Or you guys want to take some time? Guys, say yes or no, guys.
So kindly explain, sir.
Okay. Rajesh. Thank you so much for being there during extra times, buddy. No worries. If by any chance you just want to respect me and then you just want to stay in the class, that's okay. I do not want to name call you. I mean, not in the extra class for sure. Okay. So no worries. So Shruti, what's the answer?
5, sir.
Yes, loud and clear. Yes, that's the answer. Look, guys, look. We assumed 100 rupees we started with. Okay. In 20 years, it became 500. Right. How much percentage increase were there? 400? Anybody, any doubt? Did it increase by 400 or 500? How much is the increase? Increase percentage, we write final value minus initial value divided by final value into 100. Okay. When we do it, it will become 400 divided by 100 into 100, which means it has increased by 400%. Okay. When we say it becomes 5 times, it has not become 500 times, guys, 500 times. This is also one of the very silly mistakes every one of us do. When we say 10 times, it has increased only by 900%. It has not increased by 1000%. When I say 7 times, it has increased by 600%. Is it clear, guys? So 400% of increase they are giving in 20 years. So every year they are giving up how much increase? 20%? 20% they are giving increase. Okay. Now we want to make it double. We want to make it double means how much? We want to increase by 100%. Guys, follow me this way. It will pay you dividends for all the exams in whatever maths quantitative exams you write, not just for AFCAT. It will pay you like hell, I'm telling you. So if it has to become double, if 100 becomes 200, how much percent is the increase? Increase percentage is only 100, no? So at every year, 20% it is increasing. So in order to reach 100%, how much of time they will take? Harishri.
Yes, sir.
Harishri. Did you get it?
Yes, sir.
Janani, did you get it? Janani. Krishna. Mateshwaran, did you get it? After so long, I'm calling you. Sneha is still in meditation. Mateshwaran, buddy, did you get it? Buddy, did you get it? Yes or no? No worries. Tell me no. Tell me no, you didn't get it. I will tell you.
No, sir.
Yeah, tell it. Tell it with that much clarity. Well, I'll tell you 1,000 times. Don't worry. I'm here for this purpose only. Cool. Let's read this question. A certain sum of money becomes 3 times of itself in 20 years. Mateshwaran.
Sir.
Yeah. Be with me, okay? Be with me. A certain sum of money becomes 3 times of itself in 3 years. So we'll start with 100. Okay. Why we start with numbers like this? Because these numbers are easy for us to calculate. Right now, Mateshwaran.
Yes, sir.
So this in 20 years, it becomes 3 times of itself. So 100 became 300. Right, buddy? Right
Okay.
now?
Yes, sir.
So how much percentage it increased? Percentage increase. There are two things, percentage and increase. Increase how much? How much it has increased? Tell me this one. How much it has increased? Upward arrow means it's increased. It has increased by 200. 200. No, Mateshwar.
Yes, sir. 200.
And to find how much it has increased, there is a formula, or I told you that it looks like the percentage loss formula. Final value minus initial value divided by final value. It looks like something like this. So that means it's 200%, 200 into final value minus initial value, when we do it, final value minus initial value, it gives us 200 divided by 100 into 100. Is it 200%? Mateshwaran,
Yes, sir. 200%.
clear?
Yes, sir. Clear, sir.
So if I tell you a number, let's say 100, it became 1200 times 1200. So how much percentage it has increased? Calculate it. How much percentage it has increased? It will be 1100 by, that means we are reducing 100 from 1200. 1100 divided by 100 into 100. It's how much? 1100%. Mateshwaran.
Sir, 1100.
1100. Yeah.
Yes, sir. 1100.
Yeah. So if I say 100 became 600, how much percentage of increase is that?
Sir, 500%.
500%. That's it. That's the point I want you guys to understand. Everyone understood it?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So if you understood it, if it became 200 times, that means it has increased 200 times. Mateshwaran,
Sir,
cool?
sir, 3
Yes,
times.
no? Yeah. It has become 3 times. Yes, it has become 3 times. The number has become 3 times. What am I saying? The increased percentage. How much it has increased?
Sir,
Mateshwaran.
200%.
200% it has increased. You are already getting 100 marks, buddy. Your marks increased 200 times more. Your marks did not become 200%. Your marks increased by 200%. When it increased, you have to write a plus sign, right? Okay. By 200%, that means 200 of it. Your marks became 300, right? It did not become 200. It will become 200 when your marks increased only by 100%, right? Ironically, we are studying percentage in compound interest, but no worries. Fateshwan, yes, did you get it?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Clear now? If you are unable to understand it, let me tell you, wherever they tell you that, wherever you tell you a number became 5 times, then you have to conclude that it has increased 400%. Number became 7 times, then you have to conclude it has increased by 600%. Number became 50 times, it has increased by 4900%. Right, guys? Number has become 100 times, it has increased by 9900%. Any doubt, anyone, guys? Mateshwaran.
Clear, sir.
Clear, no? Clear, no? Yeah, this is the thing I wanted you guys to clear. Yeah. So 200% of increase is in 20 years. 200% of increase is in 20 years. So how much will be increased? They will be increasing in 1 year. 10%? Mateshwaran.
Sir.
Yes, no? And now they are saying in how many years will the initial sum would become double at the same rate of simple interest? Double. What is the meaning of becoming double? When I say 100 becomes 200, so how much percentage is the increase? 200 or 100?
200.
It's 100. The number 1 became 2. Okay. How much is the increase? Okay. The number 10 became 20. Mateshwaran. How much percentage it has increased? Yeah, Pavikaran, thank you so much, buddy. Yeah, bye-bye. Have a nice day. Mateshwaran.
Yes, sir.
Yes, Mateshwaran. Look, if a number 10 becomes 20, it has not increased by 200%. It has only increased by 100%. Right, Mateshwaran?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So, in order to increase it by 100%, we have already getting 10% per year. So, for 100%, in order to reach 100%, how much year they will take? Mateshwaran.
10.
10 year. Yeah, that's the answer. 10 year. That's it.
Okay, sir.
Guys, anybody, any doubt? Mateshwaran, did you get it? If you haven't
Yes,
got
sir. Yes,
it,
sir. I get it. I get it.
yeah, I'm here. I'll stay for whole day and whole night. No worries. I have only this work to do. That's it. Right, guys? Right, Mateshwaran, Harishri, Jalini, Krishna. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you so much for staying back over time. Really glad to have you guys here. Work hard. Okay. Ask your doubts. Ask even the slightest and the silliest and the most stupidest of your doubts. I'll tell you whatever I know. Okay. My limitations will be plugged by you guys only. Right? Exactly the way how Rajesh Khanna helped me in one of the questions today. Right? So with this, we'll call it a day today. And I'll update you as to what we'll be studying tomorrow. Okay? Thank you so much for joining. Bye-bye. Have a great day ahead. Okay?
Thank you.
Bye-bye. Yeah. Bye-bye.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much, Harishri. Thank you. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.